This man has no right. Picked up my blanket off the couch and chucked it across the living room. We're gonna try and form coherent sentences. Who gave you permission to do that? Not okay. He's just sitting there, suffering. We're so glad you're back. He needs a break. Hey guys. I just finished listening through the Wisdom Saga for the second time in a row. This man has no right. He has no right to... I listened through it the first time. I got home from work and I got home, ate food, and then listened to the Wisdom Saga. Because yay early mornings, I couldn't stay up late on Thursday night to watch the live stream, which, like, it's so unfortunate, but why do you gotta do it so late, dude? Anyway, yeah, I finished listening through it the first time, and I just sort of wandered around the house, because thankfully no one else was home, and I kind of picked up my blanket off the couch and chucked it across the living room. Probably made some unintelligible noises, and thoroughly weirded out my mother's dog. So naturally, I just listened to it again. Man. I guess I legitimately don't have words. Like, I'm still just, yeah. But we're gonna try and form coherent sentences. Legendary is probably my favorite song. I love it so much. The song itself, and then there were so many new names in this one, so forgive me that I don't know all of them yet. But the dude who voices Telemachus, just well done, sir. Also, the song is so freaking catchy. I love it. Even the little snippets that we got, because I don't deep dive and look into all the snippets from all the times or whatever else, but the little snippets that we were getting beforehand, oh my gosh. I was just like, oh, so this is gonna be a jam and I'm going to love this song. From the moment I heard those first little snippets. I also love the chorus for Little Wolf, because I saw a little snippet of that from an earlier on video, because I'm late to the party, guys. I go back through his videos to watch old ones, so I'm sort of caught up on what's happening. But yeah, the little snippets of Little Wolf in the chorus that we got. Love the chorus of Little Wolf, specifically the chorus. The song's great in its entirety, but I love the chorus especially. Athena's back and playing kind of a huge role, actually, in her efforts to save Odysseus and protect his son. Oh, the little, like, I had a friend, I'm not telling him who it is, but just all those little things were like, oh, she still cares about Odysseus. That's adorable, that's so sweet. And yeah. And then Love in Paradise, just who gave you permission to replay some of just the most epic, in some cases gut-wrenching moments from the last 6 saga, no, not 6, 5, because Troy Saga's not included in that because she left in Cyclops Saga, from the last 5 sagas, just to start the song. Who gave you the right to who gave you permission to do that, Jay? I would love to know. 'Cause it's not okay. You are not allowed to relive remember them, and ruthlessness, and done for, and no longer you, and the end of freaking Thunderbringer, before then hitting us with a slap in the face with a more depressed Odysseus. We have it leads into this super upbeat song of Calypso being like desperate for love because she's trapped on this island, and so basically she goes, hey, you're here. That means you must be like destined to be here, which means you must be destined to be my true love. And so her being desperate for that and him being totally justifiably freaked out and like, what the frick is happening? And then so basically imprisoned. He's imprisoned on this island for 7 years. I'm just like, cool, that's a fun little upbeat part of the song. And then you just gotta punch me in the heart with the second half, where he's literally just going full suicidal because of everything that's happened, and all he's had to do for the last 7 years is sit on this island and think about that. It's not okay, because we have more Rape Prizes Open Arms playing in the background. That's not okay. And we have I don't know what technically part of the song you would call that. It would be like chorus 2 or whatever, from Mutiny, where Eurylochus is saying, how much longer must I suffer, in the background, right alongside of Polites, and they're layered. And then on top of we also have his mother's part from the underworld, and they're all playing at the same time, and it's making me depressed, and they're all fictional. Let's just say, from that song, that was the part that I could most vividly visualize. Just Odysseus standing on this cliff, and Calypso trying to call him back, but he's just sitting there suffering in his mind because he's just reliving everything constantly all the time on a loop for 7 years because he has nothing else to do except keep a Calypso at bay. Just getting to the point where he's just having a breakdown, and Athena's seeing this because mind powers. It's believable, she's a goddess. And just the emotion of going, he needs my help, and her voice breaking. Oh man, I'm so glad she's back. I think her actress is Tegan something. We're so glad you're back. We missed you. Your voice is incredible. And then we have God Games, which, surprisingly enough, of all 5 songs in there, is probably ranked the lowest in my opinion. It's not a bad song. I still like it, and it's great, and there's just some insane things happening in that song. But if I had to rank the songs, they just about go in order they just about just line up in order, almost. There might be a little bit of switch up between Love in Paradise and We'll Be Fine, though, but as I think about it, probably not. Like, they're just like, my opinion, they're all wonderful songs. I don't dislike any of them. It's just the ones I enjoy the most, ones I didn't quite get into as much, I guess. They go in order. As I think about this, they go in order. Like, Legendary is top. Little Wolf, I love the chorus. It's just, I love it. And that's also a fun one for me to visualize as I listen to it. We'll Be Fine, also great. I just loved all the stuff with Telemachus. I loved it. And then we have Love in Paradise, which just, ripped what's left of my heart out and started stomping on it a couple times before putting it back in. We're fine. And then we have God Games, which is, there's so much going on and it's so cool and I love it. But enjoyment level wise, it's probably at the bottom of these 5. But oh my gosh, because there's Athena, there's Zeus, there's Apollo, there's Hephaestus, there's Aphrodite, there's Ares, and there's like 7 different people in this song that all get solos. And it's a little nuts. Literally just Athena went, hey, I need a favor. Can you let this guy go, please? Can he catch a break at least once? The dude is depressed and suicidal. Like, he needs a break. Cut him some slack, please. He hasn't had any for 20 years. And meanwhile, Zeus is like, shut up, I put him there for a reason. Just let him rot. But you don't ask me for favors that much, so here, let me give you some possible game. Convince pretty much all of the other Olympians that he should be released, and then maybe I'll do it. And then just goes through all of them, it's just like, no, you need to release him, and showing off her, like, tact and wittiness, I guess, with each of them. And just appealing to their domains of deity. To win them over. And then okay. I thought sorry, I have a daycare child that has the same last name as him. Luke. I thought Luke Holt was impressive beforehand. Like, he killed it as Zeus, especially in Thunderbringer. I thought he was impressive before. Little did I know what this man was capable of. The last chorus, I guess, his solo part. Are you freaking kidding me? I did not know his vocal cords were capable of that. Like, I know there are basses and they can sing low. It's like, that's impressive. But I was not expecting that level of depth from Luke Holt's voice. I wasn't ready. I was not prepared, and I think that's what threw me over. Like, I was jamming, I was visualizing all the different things that were happening. I was just having a good time, and basically having a dance party upstairs because rarely am I in the house by myself. So I'm just jamming out upstairs, and then Luke Holt had to come in at the end of God Games and just, oh my gosh! Joe described it as Zeus going beast mode. It's an appropriate description. I was jamming out. He hit me with that, and I just sort of stopped, jaw dropped. I was like, what? This game. Because I know what he's done. I've seen him, and I've seen a snippet of him going like, I've never sung this low, but it's fun. I'm like, and yet you go even lower, even rawer, even more just. It was nuts. It was nuts. And it was great. And I finished that, walked around the main level and chucked a blanket across the room. And then I started it over again. Oh my gosh. I may be slightly obsessed, but it's okay. I'm no longer the only one in my immediate people group. None of my family has listened to this. It makes me so sad. I made my boyfriend listen through it. Like, he was willing. I didn't strap him time to a chair and make him listen to this. He was willing. But I did make him listen through Troy to Thunder Saga the other week. He seemed to enjoy it, so, but it's not a level of obsession. And then there's my little brother's girlfriend, Bryn. Bless you, Bryn. I needed another musical nut in the family because I was slightly losing my mind. So yeah, I have someone I can actually freak out about this with, which is the best. It's fantastic. Oh man. It's not the songs that are making me lose my mind. It's the waiting for the next ones, because, oh man, this is another kicker, another thing that got me. Because, I know he's going to, but we get to the end of God Games, and the whole thing is she is fighting to get Zeus to release Odysseus. And so he straight up tries to kill his daughter. She's just like, I'm an immortal. Shut up, Dad. And gets up and goes, release him. Let him go, please. And we don't even get his answer. She's literally just, let him go. Please let him go. And then the song ends. And I'm like, Mr. Hands, no. You are evil. You are slightly evil. And I'm not going to judge you for it. Because as a writer, I am also slightly evil. But basically all I'm saying is I can't wait for the next saga. I can't remember which one is next, because I know there's two more. One of them is the Ithaca saga. I'm pretty sure that's the last one, but I don't remember what happens in between. Again, I'm behind the 8 ball, so I don't know what all of the sagas are named. We're lucky I know how many sagas are left now. Because I didn't know what I was getting into when I started this. I just went, and then I realized there's more coming, and I didn't know how much. Now I at least know how much is coming, but oh man. Anyway, this has turned to rambling, and that's never a good sign. It usually means I need to stop. Anyway, it's another, you did it again. You did it again. This one didn't hit me as much with the emotions. It just slapped me in the face with it. The songs are such a bop. Legendary is so, I love Legendary so much. There are not many songs that make me want to start dancing or bopping along with it. There's not a lot. I'm not a dancer by any stretch of the imagination. Legendary made me want to jam out and dance. So, well done. It's, yeah. Thunder Saga slapped me in the face, punched me in the heart, punched me in the gut, ripped my heart out with the emotions. And that's why it left me speechless. Underworld Saga, similar, ripped my heart out, stomped on it, put it back in, and, left me speechless with the emotions. This one, the amount of voices, the amount of things happening, the callbacks, and just the bops, there's jams, and Beast Mode Zeus. That is what left me speechless and wandering around my upstairs and chucking blankets across the room because you have no right. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Wisdom Saga. I hope they made any semblance of sense. I post videos on this channel every Wednesday and Saturday, and I post videos on my audiobook channel on Thursdays. I'll see you all next time.